Hello chat, I'm back to Battlefront 2 after a decent break. In this video, I want to talk about the game mode Hunt in Battlefront 2. Because in my video where I ranked all the Battlefront 2 game modes, I ranked this one on the bottom half of the list. But Hunt is such a complex game mode that I feel like it needs its own video, and I can't explain the whole mode just in like a 5-minute section of the video. So that's what I want to do today. I will be ranking the game mode Hunt on all the different maps that it's on, and then at the end of the video I will decide if I overhated on the game mode Hunt. Let's get right into it. Before we talk about last place, I should probably explain how I will be ranking these Hunt maps. And 90% of it is just like how fun it is, how fun the unique creatures are to play. And then the other 10% will be how balanced the map is, because like that matters to a certain extent. Alright, let's get right into it at last place. And for my last place, I've gone with Hunt on Kashyyyk. Because, yeah, it's decently balanced. Like, there's no one team that is, like, overpowered against the other. And I feel like both teams have a decent chance of winning. But the biggest problem here is that you can already play as the Wookiee warrior when you play, like, the rebels. So when you play this map, you're not playing, like, a unique creature that you've never played before. You're just playing the Wookiee warrior that you've probably already played before. So it's not fun to play the Wookiees because you've already played them before, and they're not, like, a cool creature that, like, you can't really play in the core game modes. That's kind of the point of Hunt, to, like, play as a creature you've never played against, like, a faction that is trying to, well, hunt you down. And this one just fails on that because you've already played as the Wookiees. They're in the base game. So yeah, while I don't hate this map for Hunt, I would probably never replay it after I got this gameplay. Because again, like, you can just boot up any game mode, like Conquest or anything like that, and play as the Wookiee warrior. Like, you don't need to play this, like, Magna Guard versus Wookiee, like, kind of janky game mode to play the Wookiee warrior. It's not exclusive to that. Next, we go to probably my subjective least favorite, because the last one was, like, objectively the worst, because, like, again, you can play as the Wookiee warrior in other game modes. But this one, like, personally, I just really don't like. It is the Hunt mode on Geonosis. Probably the reason I don't like this map for Hunt is because the Geonosians just don't interest me. Because, like, the reason I play Hunt is because I'm like, oh, today I want to play as, like, a Wampa, but you can't do that in, like, Conquest or whatever, so I guess I gotta boot up some Hunt, you know? But, like, the Geonosians just don't interest me. Like, I don't care about these buggy boys. And, like, it's just so unbalanced. Like, in my opinion, the Geonosians are just so weak. Because, like, you just be getting, like, sniped out of the air, like, one shot by the clone snipers. And they have, like, so low health, and, like, their weapon, like, actually sucks, I can't lie. And it just, like, pisses me off every time I get sniped from the other side of the map, because I have, like, the worst ranged weapon ever. Again, you can say skill issue, and let's be honest, it probably is. But, I don't know, I just never have fun when I play this game mode, because, like, you just get sniped, like, one shot, 360 no-scope from the other side of the map, and, like, it's just not fun. I don't know if that's a hot take, because I've never seen another video on this topic, but, like, I don't care, bro, I hate this map for Hunt. Alright, next we got probably the most infamous map for Hunt, and probably a lot of people's least favorite, but, in my opinion, there's worse maps. Is this map totally unbalanced, and, like, the Gungans get clapped, like, every time? Did it totally not help that they could have chose any other unit to face the Gungans, and they still would have won, like, every time, but they had to choose the Super Battle Droid, which is one of the most powerful basic units? Yeah, that didn't help. But I don't know, maybe it's because this is the first Hunt map I ever played. It doesn't feel as rage-inducing every time I get clapped by Clanker Cheeks, compared to, for example, the Geonosis map. I don't know, bro, they're just stupid Gungans. Like, how could you hate this map? Are the Gungans, like, probably the worst unit in the game against, like, one of the best? Yes, But I don't know. I don't really hate this map for some reason. Alright, next we got the second Wampa map, which I wouldn't be surprised if you forgot about this one, because I didn't even know it existed. I just found out about its existence when I was going through all the maps to make sure I didn't miss any of them with the hunt game mode on them. So yeah, guys, this is literally just the Hoth hunt mode, but on Renvar. Yay. There's nothing specifically wrong with it. Like, I'll talk about the balancing more when we get to the Hoth map. It's not good. But, I mean, yeah, the Wampas are still fun. I just don't like the Renvar map as much as the Hoth map, so that's why I have to put it one place lower. But yeah, I don't really have any negative thoughts on this map, because, like, it's forgettable as hell, and, I'll probably forget about it just after I post this video. So yeah, I'm sorry if this is your favorite hunt map, but, like, in my opinion, it's mid. Alright, next we got probably the most well-known hunt map. Like, when people think of the hunt game mode, this is probably like 90% of what they think. But I think of the number one spot, which we'll get to. But yeah, number one spot aside, I think I really like this map. Like, who doesn't want to play as a freaking Wampa, bro? And yeah, they're definitely, like, not balanced. Like, if you lose and you're playing as the Wampas, I think we got a problem here. Like, bro, they're literally handing you the victory on a little golden pillow. But yeah, apart from that, this is really fun. Playing as the Wampa is honestly so cool. Probably the most powerful unit in the game, and it has such a unique moveset, which, like, with, like, its charges and, like, the big clap and just, like, its normal attacks and, like, the ground slam, like Mace Windu, it's kind of sick. And I know the Wampas in the actual movies only make, like, a 2-minute appearance, but I can't lie, the Wampas are W. I do think this map is a little overrated, I can't lie, like, people be putting this at the number one spot, and being like, oh yeah, this is the best hunt map. But I do not agree, but, you know, I still think it's pretty good, because it's at top 3. Guys, please don't kill me. A lot of people would put this in the lower half of the list, but I just think it's so funny. I'm gonna put the hunt mode on the Moon of Endor in the number 2 spot. Bro, I know you kind of gotta try hard with the Ewoks if you want to win this, because, like, you are kind of outclassed against actual blasters with, like, just like, yeet, yeet, and, like, throwing them rocks which explode for some reason. Yeah, that's an interesting choice. And, like, how do you carry so many spears? Anyway, like, all the, like, unrealistic things aside. Yo, this is peak, bro. It's so fun charging through the forest with, like, the battle cries in the background. Like, just yeeting those spears and, like, hiding in the bushes before they can fight back, like, Viet Cong style. And, like, as I said before, you do kind of have to try hard if you want to win, because, like, you are kind of outclassed. But, like, it's way better balanced than some of the other maps on this list. Yeah, I don't have much more to say. The balancing is, not the best. It could be better. But, like, hey, how are you gonna buff, like, a freaking teddy bear that much? But, like, again, like, just charging through the forest with, like, the battle cries in the background and, like, just jumping a group of stormtroopers with, like, your boys, like, the other Ewoks, like, emerging from the bushes behind them. Absolute dopamine and, like, just, like, one of the sickest moments in all of Battlefront 2. I don't care what anyone says, but this is, like, a staple of Battlefront 2. Like, when I think about Battlefront 2, I think about, like, the conquest modes on some of my favorite maps. I think of, like, the starfighter battles, because, like, that wasn't in Battlefront 1, so that's, like, a staple of this game. And then I also think of this specific map on Hunt, because, like, it's just so memorable for me and so funny with, like, all the Ewoks, like, just yeeting their stuff at the troopers, like, try-harding, and, like, bro, it's so peak. Also, side note real quick, but it's kind of interesting how this was, like, a precursor of the Ewok hunt mode that would show up in Battlefront 2017, specifically online. And thank you to my W friend who's, like, on PC and has the online, unlike me and my broke because I don't got no PlayStation Plus. Anyway, but yeah, I got to play Ewok Hunt once, and it's literally just this, but, like, upgraded. So it's so cool to see, like, the prequel and, like, then also play, like, the evolved version. Just a quick side note, but that's pretty cool. But at the number 1 spot, if you watched the video where I ranked all the game modes, you would know that this is my number 1, because I was like yapping about it for hours, so I'll keep it shorter in this one, but I'll just say what I said before. I'm going with the hunt mode on Mos Eisley. First of all, like, playing as a Tusken Raider is, like, just so peak. Like, we have never gotten this experience before in a Battlefront, and I don't think we'll ever get it again. Because, like, guys, let's be honest, I'm sorry, but Battlefront 3 ain't coming. Like, EA's too chicken. They ain't never gonna do it, bro. Anyway, that was that. My bad. I'm getting back to the video. But yeah, like, the Tusken Raiders and the Jawas. Like, 2 unique, like, creatures that we have never played before. And, like, they're just so, like, cool. Like, wow, I get to play as a Tusken Raider. Because that's, like, something that, like, wasn't in Battlefront 2017, which was my first Battlefront game. And I'm like, wow, I can actually do this. And, like, also, like, this map is probably the most balanced hunt map out of all of them. Like, yes, your skill matters a bit for, like, absolutely sliming out Jawas, but, like, also, like, it can go either way. Like, the Jawas can be so brutal, or if you're playing as the Jawas, it's, like, vice versa. And along with that, another reason I like this hunt map is because, like, this is the only hunt map. It's unique because it doesn't have you playing, like, an exotic creature against, like, a faction like the Empire or the Republic. It sees you playing as 2 exotic creatures against each other. And low-key, I'm happy they just kept it to this map, because it makes this map specifically all the more special. And then, of course, like, the fun factor. Like, bro, you are sliming out Jawas, like, little short Yodas, as, like, a Tusken Raider, which, like, again, I've wanted to play as a Tusken Raider before I played this Battlefront 2. And, like, it was kind of a dream of mine. Like, when I was a child, I yearned for the Tusken Raiders. Yeah. But, bro, just, like, going on a Jawa kill streak and just, like, going from, like, alleyway to alleyway, just, like, sliming them out, like, one by one. It's so peak. It's so fun. And it's the number 1 spot, chat. But yeah, guys, that's it. Honestly, now that I think about it, it's so hard to rate or rank the hunt mode compared to other game modes in Battlefront 2. Because, like, it has its ups, like Mos Eisley and the Ewoks and the Wampas, but it also has, like, questionable maps, let's say. But overall, I'm still so happy Hunt is in Battlefront 2, like, the game mode itself, because, like, if we didn't have that, there wouldn't be so many unique experiences that, like, would never happen in a Battlefront game, like playing as a Wampa or an Ewok, or even, like, Jar Jar Binks. And honestly, guys, there's more good than bad, so I'm just gonna stop hating on Hunt. So yeah, guys, I'm back to Battlefront content. I don't know how long it'll last because I'm so inconsistent with my content. I'm sorry, but my, like, interests change so quickly. It's kind of concerning. And, like, I don't want to make content about, like, stuff that I'm not interested in. But lucky for people who specifically like my Assassin's Creed content, or people who are just here for the Wings of Fire content, or anything like that, I usually come back to that thing after only, like, 2 weeks or, like, a short break. So yeah, guys, I hope you support me with the type of content I want to make in the moment, but I don't really mind if you don't watch my content because I stopped making this specific subject. But either way, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed.